All right, let's get started. So today you will see how to sell more products online every day. Of course, using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. So very quickly, I don't assume that everybody here knows me. I will do a quick introduction so you know who is actually talking to you tonight. My name is Amokoli Tassier. I'm the founder of Marcus Organics. At Marcus Organics, we manufacture hair products for Africans, African kids, and adults. We've been able to leverage technology to sell more products every day. We've been able to sell to thousands of people. We have almost 200 distributors. I'm also the founder of the Manufacturers Hub. At the Manufacturers Hub, we train people who sell physical products and show them exactly how they can sell more products online every day because we believe that more turnover equals to more sales. I'm a happy wife, I'm mother of three. So the person that is taking you on this interactive session today is a business owner that understands the importance of making daily sales in business, because if you're not making daily sales, you'll not really be able to make the kind of profits you want to make in your business. So this is my brand. You can check it out on Instagram, Maracruz Organics. I've also trained and consulted for different brands across different sectors, as you can see on my screen here, across food, skincare, fashion, furniture, hair care. So no matter the sector you are in, you can actually make daily sales online. So this is who the interactive session is for. One is you're a manufacturer, you manufacture products, or you're someone that buy and sell products, you're selling a physical product, right? Or you're a digital marketer that is looking to sell physical products online using ads, or you're a drop shipper, or you're a distributor, or you're a wholesaler. So let me know in the chat, please. Which are you? Which one are you? Are you a manufacturer? Are you a marketer? Are you a drop shipper? Are you a wholesaler? Are you a distributor? Are you someone that buy and sell products? Which category are you on? Which are you? So that you would have an idea like, okay, this webinar is actually from someone asked earlier, who is this webinar from? So are you a manufacturer? Do you buy and sell products? Are you a digital marketer? Are you an aspiring digital marketer? So probably you are looking to learn how to sell for people that are selling physical products, how to run ads for them, or you're a drop shipper, you're a wholesaler, you're a distributor. Okay, so okay, I see manufacturer, I see someone that buys and sell. Okay, so you're in the right place because today you're going to see exactly how you can sell more products. So I'll just do a quick intro to how you can sell more products. Then I will now open the floor for us to actually have interactions. Okay. So for you to sell more products online, there are two key things you must do. Number one is you need to learn how to market your products. You need to learn how to market your products. So the mistake I see a lot of people make is they believe that, oh, my product is very good. And because my product is very good, it is actually going to sell without me doing a lot of marketing. If you feel that way or you have that thought, please, you're wrong. Yes, your product is good. Yes, people are going to refer you, but then you need to actually market your product. A great product needs to be discovered. Someone please put that in the chat. A great product needs to be what? Discovered. No matter how good your product is, the people that need this product need to know that there is a product like that. They need to know that you're selling these products. Okay? Then the second mistake I see is people marketing to a small number of people and expecting to sell massively. If you're marketing on WhatsApp, there's a limit to the number of people that is on your WhatsApp that will see it. Marketing on WhatsApp is good, okay? But if you're depending only on the people on your WhatsApp list, guess what will happen? It's only those people that will keep seeing your write-up. Or you're posting on Instagram, you're posting on Facebook. Is the people that you're able to reach, whether they're following you or not, is that number of people that you're able to reach organically that would actually do what? See what you're selling and be able to buy it. Do we agree? Like if you're marketing to WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, it's the people that you're able to reach that will see it, right? Do we agree? This is an interactive class. It's not I'm not just coming to do presentation. I want us to like really interact so that we'll begin to understand these things, right? So if the number of people that you're reaching is small, what will happen? If the number that is seeing your product, seeing your content, if that's small, how many customers would you be getting? Somebody please let me know in the chat. How many customers? You'll be getting small sales. You will not be getting the number of customers that you really want to get, because the number of people that are seeing it in the first instance are small. Okay, you'll be getting few sales. That's why some people reach out to me. They'll say something like, Mara, I don't know how to do this, but I just keep making 1 or 2 sales. I want to move away from making 1 or 2 sales. In fact, I sell once in a while. I don't sell every day. You keep talking about daily sale. How possible is that? Right? Today I'm going to show you how possible it is. Okay, just stick with me. Another mistake I see people make is relying on hope. But like I always say, hope is not a word. Can somebody see my screen and help me type it? Hope is not a strategy. You can't wake up and say, oh, today I'm going to sell, and then you fold your hands, you're not doing anything, you're not strategizing, you're not reaching people, you're not creating content, you're not doing nothing, and just hope that somehow people will buy from you, or that your customers would refer other people to come and buy from you. Just hope that you're going to sell. You just say, my market will sell. My market will sell. Guess what? If you don't have a strategy to sell, it is not going to happen. You'll be frustrated because you do not have a strategy. You don't have a strategy to go to the market. You don't have a strategy to reach more people. You don't have a strategy to create content. You don't have a strategy to convert people. So hope is not a strategy. In as much as we're very positive people, we feel that, oh, our product is going to sell, we're going to make money. You need to put in the work to actually make that money. You need to put in the work to market your product so that more people can see your amazing products. All right. So what actually works is that a great product needs to be discovered. You need to create content that connects with your target audience, resonates with them, and now move them to take action. And most importantly, if you get the content right, but your content is not reaching enough people, you will not still make the kind of sales that you want to make. So this is the first stage, attracting the right number of people. We'll come to what is the number of people that I actually need to attract. We'll come there, right? But first step is to understand that you need to work towards attracting the right number of people. And this attraction, someone says they can't hear me. Please let me know. Can you hear me? Let me be sure that it's not from my end. Can you still hear me? Let me know, please. Let me know in the chats if you can hear me. All right, thank you. So attracting the right kind of people is very, very important, right? Because you don't just want to attract anybody. You want to attract the right kind of people with the right content. So your content is what is actually attracting them, because sometimes you might not even like really when you're running your ads, sometimes you might be like, okay, let me just target based on age, location, right? But I am now using my content to attract these people so that the people that are my audience will see the content and reach out to me. So sometimes you can do like what we call broad targeting, right? Then when it comes to attracting the right people, you want to ensure that the people that you're attracting, you're now moving them along the sales process. So there's something called sales process. A sales process is a design that you've put together to move people from just interested. It's a process that you put together to move people from just interested to actually buying from you. How do you move people? So there are key mistakes that I see, like serious mistakes that I see people make. Number one is probably you have a website. Let me know how many people here have a website. It's not compulsory, but I just want to know. So if you don't, let me just keep that. How many people have a website? Let me see. Does anybody here have a website? That sells via a website? Okay, so Yabo says Instagram page, okay? Jane says I do. Okay, let me just talk a little on that, okay? So if you have a website and your website is just images of your products, there's nothing else there, you don't have testimonials there, you don't have like write up about what happens when people place an order, how would they get their order, nothing. Your website will just be like a gallery, because you need to put in those things to be able to convince people that you are real, your product will do what you're saying the product will do. Those are what we call conversion elements, right? So those things are very important for you to actually convert people, so that when they get to your website, they would actually buy on the website. There are some people that will still send you a WhatsApp message, but at least you'll be reducing the number of people that will send you a WhatsApp message, because your website has things on it that helps people to make the decision to buy from you. So if your website is just like a gallery with just pictures, nothing else, it's a mistake that you need to stop making. You don't have a defined sales process. When people come to you, do you know exactly how to have a conversation with them to now lead them from just interested to buying customer? Let me know in the chats. When people come to you, do you know the exact things to tell them to move them from just being a prospect to actually buy? That sales process, having conversations with people that will lead them to buy. So if you don't know, that means you're making the mistake of no defined sales process. You do not define what your sales process should be. Or probably you're having conversations with people that they buy, but when your sales team, somebody in your team, a sales executive, online sales rep, start conversing with people, they're not able to convince people to buy, because you've not trained them and giving them the right tools and knowledge they need to actually have these conversations with people. So what are you now supposed to do now? Now I've talked about the mistakes. What should you do to be able to move people from just interested to buying customer? Your website should have key elements that moves people to actually make a purchase. You need to have key elements. So I've talked about testimonials. You need to have testimonials on your website. If you have reviews on Google, you can embed it on your website. Your page, if you have your website itself needs to have like review where people can actually review the products, right? Then the second thing you need to now design is what we call the sales process. So when I asked who has a sales process here or know what to do when people contact, a lot of us said no. So how do you design this sales process? You need to ask yourself, this person that is coming to buy from me, what do they really need? So somebody should just drop a business. Let's talk about it. Somebody should drop a business in the chat. Drop a business. Let's talk about ideally what the sales process might look like for that particular business. Okay, so someone drops jewelry. Okay, so let's say for instance now, you're selling jewelry, right? And then someone now sends you a message, and immediately they send you a message, hello, I want to buy. You just put the prices to them without first taking them through that sales process. So an ideal sales process now for a jewelry business can be something like trying to find out the kind of jewelry they want. So when they come in and say, hey, I want to buy or something, like, you now ask, okay, what kind of jewelry do you? So the person that said jewelry, what kind of jewelry do you have? Like, do you have different categories, or you just one type, maybe costume, or like, can you share more about your business, so I can talk more on practically what a sales process for that should ideally look like? Can you share more about the jewelry business? Like, what kind of jewelry do you sell? So when people come in, you're asking questions like selling gold copy jewelry. Okay. So you're asking questions like, okay, what event do you want to wear this jewelry to? Well, what kind of jewelry are you looking at? So, like having a conversation with them, right? Then after that conversation, that's okay, what kind of jewelry are you looking at? They answer you. Maybe they also screenshot from your page or just forward some pictures of the jewelry to your page, or you have a gallery where they can take a look at the different jewelries that you have, right? So when they now pick a jewelry and they're not like, for instance, maybe they just pick the jewelry and say, okay, I've picked this one, how much is it? You tell them the price. They might have questions like, will this jewelry, will it wash? This jewelry, would it last? There are some questions that they will ask. If you're someone that does not understand that there is what is called a sales process, that you need to convince this customer, you need to have a conversation with this customer, you need to educate them, like you need to inspire them to buy. What will happen is that you will just get angry like, oh, this person does not want to buy. See all the series of questions they're asking me. But if you know that you need to design a sales process, you now need to highlight what are the key things that people would ask you when they want to buy your jewelry. Would it last? You can help us and share some things that people typically ask you. So when you now know that these are the questions that people ask you, you now design like a response to them, so that when that question starts coming in, you already have a response to them. And then another thing that you can also do in the DM is, are there testimonials from people that have used your jewelry and said, oh wow, I got it, it was so nice. As in, people were complimenting me when I went to an occasion, or that I've used this jewelry for 1 year, like intentionally you need to build testimonials to answer any objection that people have around your products. Then you can share that testimonial inside the DM there to close that sales fast. All right. So you need to understand the objections that people would have and write down those questions, provide response to them, and have patience when you're dealing with customers. Then this entire process is now what you need to write down. You will be using it yourself and also be training the people that would work for you, so that they understand how to convert sales. Because if you've gotten the first stage right, which is marketing, and people are coming in, but you're not able to convert them to buying customers, you will not still have as much sales as you want to. Then if you're already gotten the marketing side right, the sales side right, but you're still not making sales, let me now show you what the issue might be. Sales go mad. This is likely what the issue might be. So let's now break it down. Is someone ready for practical? Let me know in the comments. Are you ready for practical? Let's now break down at the end of this. In fact, whenever I do this exercise with people, they just see, like, it's as if a scale just follow their eye, like, oh my God, this is the reason I've not been selling as much as I want to sell. Wow, like, it'll just be so clear to you. Because if you even know what your issue is or what your challenge is, it will not be easy for you to say, okay, this is what the challenge is, this is what I need to do. But if you're not even sure of what exactly is happening, at the end of the day, you don't even know where to start from, right? So let's now break it down. Let's break it down so that we see exactly what to do and how to work out the sales like we want to make. So before I break this down for us, I want to know, do we set targets for our business? Like, do you every month or every week or every day say, okay, this is how much I want to make? This is the sales goal that I am working towards, revenue-wise, customer-wise, average order-wise. Do we do that in our business? Please let me know. This is going to be very interactive. Okay, so Chef Neka said yes. Comfort said no, yes, no. So it's a mix of yes and no, yes and so. For people that do not do it, can you tell me why? Like, why don't you set targets? Is it that you feel like if I set this target, I don't meet it, I will start feeling bad? I beg, it's better that anything comes, anything goes. Oh, I beg. I don't want to, like, set this target and I'm not able to meet it. Like, can you share some reasons why, so that we can like really talk about it? Are there reasons why you feel like, oh, let me not set target? Okay, so when this is, I just go with the flow. Okay. All right. So we actually need to set targets. So the first target you want to set is, how much do I want to make? How much do I want to make? Because we can't talk about selling more. What is the more? You need to know exactly the more that you want to sell, so that you now know the work that you need to do to sell that more. So we can't talk about selling every day if we do not put a figure to it to know that this is exactly the number of sales that I want to make. So it starts with your revenue. So I'm using dollars here because, like, I have a global audience. I have people joining in from different countries, okay? So $30,000, you can convert in your own currency. Your sales goal will be different, of course. Like, everybody's goal is different depending on where you are in your business, right? So someone says it's difficult to set target. Don't worry, at the end of this class, it will be very easy for you to set targets, okay? So you now say, okay, it's $30,000. Someone please type $30,000 in the chat. It's $30,000 I want to make. Someone please put $30,000 in the chat. It's 30,000 that I want to make. So when you now put it down, say, okay, how many days is in this month? You now check, okay, is it 30 days? Is it 31? Is it 28? You put in the number of days. To now get what your sales goal should be, what do? You divide, right? So you divide how much you want to make by the number of days to get, okay, this is how much I want to make every day. So if we divide this now, how much do we need to make every day? If you want to make $30,000 in a month and the month has 30 days, how much would you need to make every day? I'm talking like my son now. He just like, Mommy, how much do you want to do? Okay, how much do you want to make every day? Okay, so 1,000. Exactly. Then you now ask yourself, how many customers do I need to make this number of to make these sales every day? So to know the number of customers you need, basically what you need to ask yourself is, what is my average order? Like, how much do people spend with me? Do we know that calculation in our business? Do you know, like, if somebody wake you up now and say, what is your average order? Do you know? Like the average amount people spend with you. You see, all these numbers are important. Me, I'm a number person. I can't be talking about sales without talking about numbers. Okay. So you need to now consciously start thinking about it. Like, what is, like, how much people actually spend with you? It's very important. How much do people spend with you when they want to buy? And then intentionally, if the amount of money people spend with you is not enough, like it's not, like for instance, now if it's like $5 or $10, it means that you need to bundle some products. You need to find how to increase that average order so that the number of customers that you need will be lesser. To be lesser, because if people are spending small amount of money with you, if you start running ads, the ads will collect all the money. I don't know if we understand this thing. Like, if the amount people are spending with you is not plenty, at the end of the day, the ads you're running will collect all the money, because like you need to spend money to make money, right? But if the money you're making is small, you just spend, let's say now your average order is only one product that you said you're selling. That product is 3,000 naira. Let me use naira now. You can convert in your currency if you're not in Nigeria. It's 3,000 naira. You now spend 1,500 to get the customer to come and buy product of 3,000. I beg my people, is it profitable? You spend 1,500 to buy this thing. Catherine, please check if you joined audio. So someone please help her, tell her what to do. Catherine, check if you joined audio. You probably did not join audio. It's not the headset. You did not join audio. Okay? Okay. So if you're spending 1,500 to sell product of 3,000, would you be profitable? Would you be profitable? You will not be. So it means that even your average order, you need to sit down and calculate it. Like, is this profitable for me? Right? So if your average order is, for instance, $50, all these things are example. I just want us to like think through. You can take a screenshot of this, by the way, right? If your average order is $50, how many customers do you need every day? How many customers do you need every day? If your average order is $50, remember where we started, how much you want to make, the number of days to get the daily sales, then the average order amount, then you now get the number of customers. Hope I've not lost anybody. Hope I've not lost, like, are we still following? Because I really try to break this down in the most simplest way that I can. Like, I had to break it. I had to break it down. Are we following? Like, I've not lost anyone, because I know a lot of people do not like mathematics. Do you understand? Revenue divided by the number of days equals to the daily sales, then divided by your average order, how much the customer spends. Because if you want to make $1,000 and the customer is spending $50, that means you need 20 customers to make the $1,000. Do you understand? Like, you want to spend, let's say naira now, you want to get 100,000, and you each person is spending 50,000 with you. You divide it now and get the number of customers that you want that will give you that goal. we're talking about sales. We're not talking about profit. Profit is an entirely different conversation. We're talking about sales, okay? So if you need 20 customers to make this money, right? You now start thinking of, okay, how many people do I need to have a conversation with me before I make one sale? Have we thought about that number in our business? Like, how many people do I need to have a conversation before I make one sale? Do we have that number? So all these things I'm saying, it's not after tonight, you just be like, I said plenty things and you now go. Please, you need to write it down and work on it. Like I said, at the end of this interactive session, you will see clearly like why you are not making the money that you want to make, to the things to do to start making that money, right? So have you thought about the number of people you need to chat to before you make a particular sale? Like how many people? So you've not thought about, so now you need to consciously start looking at it. So if at the end of the week, 10 people chatted you, at the end of that week, check how many people have actually bought from you, from that 10 people. Okay. So that you now begin to say, okay, I need 4 people to chat me, 1 person will buy. So the conversion rate I put at 25% is basically like 100 divided by 25 means that 4 people chat me, 1 person will buy. So if we need 20 customers and we know that we need 4 people to chat us before 1 person buy, how many people do you need to chat you? If you want to get 20 customers and you know that 4 people have to chat for 1 person to buy, I don't know where you're getting 250 from. It's 20 people that that is the customer, but you need 4 people. You multiply now. You multiply. I don't know where you're getting 250 from. So you multiply. That means you need 80 people to chat you. So that when you now divide it by 4, how many you now get your customers? So you begin to say where the problem is. If you now want to make this $1,000, this is just an example. You work out your own calculation based on your revenue goal, where you are in your business, how much you want to make. If you now want to make this $1,000, you wake up every morning, I want to make this $1,000. Hi God, how do I make this thing? No, but you're not finding these 80 leads. My people, will you make these 20 sales? If these 80 people did not chat you, will these 20 sales come? Will it fall from somewhere? Will it magically just enter your account? Will these 20 people buy from you if these 80 people did not chat you for you to get 20 people? If you need 4 persons to chat you to get 1. So you begin to see. So if, for instance, now you're marketing on WhatsApp, you're marketing on Facebook organically, and every day is only 2 people that chat you up, will you make sales if you need 4 people to chat you for 1 person to buy? You might not make sales. So that is why you now spend 1 week when 10 people have now chatted you, you will not make 1 or 2 sales. Do you understand where the issue is? 1 week is only 10 people that chatted you. You now make 2 sales. 1 full week, only 10 people. Do you understand what the problem is? And you now be saying, why am I not making money? 2 sales in a month, I just have 10 customers. This is the reason. This is the reason, because marketing and sales is a game. Thank you very much, Jane. It's a game, like you cannot boycott it. It's not, I bind and cast the spirit of no customer. There is no binding and casting the spirit of no customer. You have to get these 80 people for these 20 people to buy. So let somebody, let me see if we actually even understand. Somebody should just give us how much they want to make. It might not be how much you want to make if you don't want to share, but let's just use another example aside from the one I have. It can be in your own currency. It can be in your own currency. How much you want to make? Let's work this thing out. Let me see all the mathematicians in this house, so that at the end of the day, you understand what you need to do this ember period to make the kind of sales you want to make. Shikina. So somebody said they want to make, okay, so if you know how much you want to make, just write it and then you tell me the how much it will be every day. How much do you want to make every day based on the monthly you want to make? Then you not tell me how much you want to make every day. The daily sales. You not tell me what is how much the people are spending with you, or the offer that you want to put together, how much is that offer? The offer that you put together, well, maybe you can just think about the offer that you have. Then you tell me how many customers you need every day to make that offer. Then tell me how many people you need to shut you up. Somebody should work it out. Let me see the fastest person to work it out. Who will be the fastest person to work it out? Who will be the fastest person to work it out? How much you want to make daily? You divide by the number of days in the month. Then what is the offer that you have? How much you want people to spend with you? What is it? You divide it and get the number of customers you need every day to make that happen. Because here we're talking about daily sales. We're not talking about sell today, not sell tomorrow. Cannot be talking about sales today. We want to be getting daily bank alerts. We want to be selling every day. So I don't know if for you people, me, my business will be selling every day. We must be selling every day. Okay? So somebody please just write this thing down for me. Let me see. The person that will get it. I need 220 persons every day, spending 3,500 in the restaurants daily. Okay? Then you need to ask yourself, can I get 220 people every day? Can I get 220 people every day? What can I do to increase my average order of 3,500? And use that offer to promote via advertising. So I see a lot of people that are selling food, they do like a platter, right? Especially this season where people are buying more, like they're in the eating period, where people are buying more. So can you put together an offer that has a higher average order so that you will need lesser customers to still achieve that your revenue goal? Let me see, someone else. Chef Nneka has already shared her own goal. She has shared her own goal. Who else is sharing? A lot of people are saying, I can't hear. I don't know what else to do for you guys, because like you need to join with audio. Okay, so Annie says 300,000 in profit in an average order of 10. So please, we're talking about sales. Your profit is an entirely different conversation. Okay, 300,000 in profits, an average of 10,000 per day, 5 customers per day, leads of 20. So you're assuming that, okay, you're still using the 4 will contact you, 1 person will buy, okay? Okay, so 5 times 10,000, that is 50,000 every day. All right. Okay, let me see. All right, so do we now begin? I really need to make sure that we are all on the same page. Do we now begin to see that if you're not making daily sales, instead of you to be hoping that you make sales, what do you now need to do? Let me see you talking about it in the charts. If you're not making daily sales, or you're not making the kind of sales you want to make, what do you now need to sit down and ask yourself? What do you now need to sit down and ask yourself? Let me know. Yes, you re-strategize, but on what? On what? What are you re-strategizing on? How to get people to buy? You've jumped a step. You've jumped a step, because before you even get them to buy, you must have had people contact you now. You understand? So the first step is actually like getting people to actually contact you, the attraction. Remember where we started from? Attracting people via marketing. Knowing, okay, this is the number of people I need, leads. Exactly. That's where you start. Before you now start looking at, okay, conversion, to now get the number of people that you want. So you can either send them to chat you up on WhatsApp, Instagram, or Facebook, or send them to your website. Whatever strategy you want to use. The most important thing I want us to take away here is that you need to know the number of people that need to contact you, and you need to know how many people do I need to make a sale, so that you now know the number of customers you'll be able to get at the end of the day. Is this valuable for us? Like, do we have clarity over how to get the number of people that we need? Because a lot of times we don't do this math in our business and we are frustrated. Like, I'm just making 1 or 2 sales, but you don't know where the problem is from. You do not know where the problem is from, right? So this math is a math that you must do. You can take a screenshot of it and study it later, all right? Then for you to now get that daily leads coming in, to get that daily leads coming in, what do you now need to do? Let me know. What do you need to do? I will take questions. I will take Q&A questions, of course. I will take Q&A questions. So what do you need to do to get that daily leads? You have to advertise. You have to advertise, right? So how do you advertise? For me, the fastest way to get as much people as possible to know about my brand, to see what I'm selling, is via Facebook and Instagram advertising. If you look at the screen now, you will see 1-year reports of the ads that we did at Maracruz. So Maracruz, if you were here when I was introducing myself, I'm the CEO of Maracruz Organics. We manufacture and sell hair products online, right? As in, we don't manufacture it online. We manufacture hair products, we sell online, right? So last year, 2022, we spent $21,000. We spent $21,000 on ads, and we're able to reach 3-point-something million people, right? So you can imagine, like, when you're able to reach the number of people that will now translate to them sending you a message. Someone here said, get your page ready for ads. It's also one of the things that you need to do. It's one of the things you need to do, because if you're sending traffic to your page and it's not ready to receive the traffic that you're sending or convert those traffic to customers, you will still be able to make the kind of sales you want to make. So it's a lot of moving parts, but you need to pay attention to marketing so that you're able to get the number of people that you actually want to get to make the number of sales that you want to make. So if you're not making the sales you want to make, you need to ask yourself one key question: how many people are actually contacting me every day? And how many of them was I able to have a conversation with to buy from me? So someone said that some people are getting the leads but are not getting customers. So it's because of the kind of conversation you're having with them. So it's either the kind of conversation you're having with them, or that your page is not ready. So when they come, they're not even convinced to buy from you, or you are not targeting the right people. The right people are not sending you a message. All right. So if you're here and you really want to learn how to run ads that would help you to get the right kind of people in, and also help you to convert these people, like you want to run ads that will help you to get the right kind of people in, and you also want to learn how to convert these people to buying customers, we have a bootcamp that is coming up. I don't know how many of us here that already seen this bootcamp on our page or like in our group or anywhere. Who here has the knowledge about this bootcamp, have heard about it or joined any of our sessions before? So we're starting next week. Like, we already started enrollment since a month ago or thereabouts. Oh, Temi-san registered. You can't wait. You're welcome. You're welcome to the bootcamp. I can't wait to see you inside the bootcamp, right? So this bootcamp is a 1-month program that would help you to see how you can actually run ads that are profitable. I will take Q&A at the end, please. So if you have questions, I will be taking them very, very, like, I would spend time taking all your questions, okay? So this is a 1-month program that would help you to see how you can run ads that are profitable and also very effective. Because if you're running ads and you're not able to actually make profits, like you're spending money, you're not making return on your investment, at the end of the day, you'll be frustrated. You'll be so frustrated. You'll be asking yourself, like, who even sent me? I said I should run ads, but I'm running ads, I'm not making money. You need to learn the proper way. You can't just like jump into something that you do not properly understand. So if you jump into it without properly understanding it, what will happen is that you need to like do a lot of trial and error before you eventually now figure it out. All right. So inside the bootcamp, you get access to the video tutorials, you get access to support from us, because it's beyond an online course. It's beyond an online course. So you get access to the support. So one of the things you get access to is the step-by-step tutorial that is broken down in a very simplified way. Okay. Someone here said, one of our students said it's the most comprehensive Facebook art class that she has taken in her 5 years of business. You can imagine that. So this is the curriculum. Of course, if you go to our page, you see our curriculum. We also drop it on the WhatsApp group, right? So you can take a look at the curriculum. You can read up about it once you get to the page. Then we are offering 1 month support so that we're not leaving you to figure things out. Even after you're going to the course, you also get access to support inside the bootcamp so that if you have any questions, you can ask in the bootcamp. We also have live sessions where we are taking your questions because we want you to succeed. We want you to succeed. We don't want you to just take our course and at the end of the day you're stranded. That is why we give support. 2 types of support. One is the inside the group support and also live support like this, like we come on Zoom like this, right? And we're taking your questions. And you're also participating alongside other people that are eager to make sales. This Ember season, a lot of people are positioning to make sales, but some do not know, okay, how do I make this sales? How do I get a lot of people to send me a message every day? How do I get customers, right? So if you look at the curriculum here, you will see that we covered a lot of things that you might be struggling with doing. We've already covered it because I have extensive experience. I have over 8 years experience running ads and like making so much money because we are running ads that are effective and profitable. If you're running ads that is not effective, you might end up wasting money, okay? So if you look at the curriculum, you can see 1, to prepare your page. What are the things you need to put in your page so that when visitors come, they'll be moved to send you a message? You need to build your brand in a solid way. One of the key things that has worked for us very well, I can tell you for free here, is testimonials. If you go to Mara Crew's page, like you see a lot of testimonials of stories of people that have gotten great results from using our product. And it's a very powerful way to convince people that do not know you to buy from you. Then we also teach you how to write captions that moves people to buy. We teach you how to close sales because one thing is to attract people. Another thing is to actually now get them to buy. Right? So how do you attract them? How do you get them to buy? It's all covered in the bootcamp. We also teach you how to test different audiences, different creatives. How do you target the right audience? How do you get leads and sales on your website? How do you ensure that every single day you're getting a lot of messages on your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Messenger, so that you're not able to get sales that we're talking about? Because if you're not getting leads, if you're not getting inquiries, how will you make the sales? So we'll show you how to do that. And then when you now start running your ads, you would also see how to improve the performance of your ads. So what is not working, you'll be able to tweak it. What is working, the things that are working well, you'll be able to scale that part. So we covered extensively everything you need as a physical product seller to sell out your product this Ember season. All right. So I'll be taking questions. If you go to the bootcamp page, you will see testimonials upon testimonials of people that have gone through. If you go to our page as well, you see a lot of testimonials. So I would love to take questions. Please, I would love to take questions. Okay, so I would love to take questions. Do you have questions around either the bootcamp or the things that I've shared? We talked about selling daily, right? Okay, Richard, I think Richard is raising his hand, so probably he wants to unmute himself. Let me see. Okay, so Richard, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Or can't you unmute yourself? Let me know in the chat. Can't you unmute yourself? I don't think you even joined with the audio, so I can't even request that. Okay, so do you have questions? Someone is saying any discount for the bootcamp? No, we don't give discounts. We don't give discount. You said 5,000 is one-time payments, okay? All right. Diana is asking. Okay, you have a question, Diana. Do you want to unmute yourself? You can unmute yourself to talk, okay?
Hello, Ma. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, thank you for the teachings you just gave. So I want to know, for the boot camp, how are we supposed to make payments and when is this starting?
Okay, so don't know if my people are right
Okay, so
here. So the boot camp is at 5,000 and you can pay to our bank details. You can pay to our bank details and you can immediately start watching the course. So if you pay via seller, you will get instant access this night. You can start watching the course this night. Then if you pay via bank transfer, you send us an email and then we will enroll you tomorrow morning. You can start watching the course. Let me say, Wumi, are you there, Wumi, or let me see. Please drop the bank details in the chat. Okay, Temi-san wants to ask a question. Please go ahead and unmute yourself.
hello, good evening. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for this class. It was very insightful. Please, I have two questions. Number one, I'm enrolled, but when I tried to access the course via seller, it I didn't see it there. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, but the courses I've purchased via seller, in times past from other vendors is there, but this particular one, I couldn't find it there. Then that's the first question. The second question is, I'm serious about selling like 2 million naira worth of my beauty products before the end of this month. I don't know if there's anything I can start doing like right now before the boot camp starts next week. Thank
What
you.
will answer a lot of questions right now is you assessing the boot camp, because like we have the first module is to prepare you before the boot camp starts. You understand? So you
Okay.
prepare. You see how to set up your page right for arts. You see how to, like, even all these calculations that we did this night is all there in the course, right? So what you would do is send us either a WhatsApp message or an email, so that tomorrow morning, once my support team resumes, they will sort it out so that you can start watching the course before the boot camp starts. So send a message so that we can actually understand what the issue is, because right now we might not be able to really like understand why you're not able to. There are a couple of reasons why you might not be able. Probably when you clicked on the link to access the course, it has taken, like, it's connected another email than the email that you are using to what is it called, to access the other courses, right? Or it can also be that you did
Okay.
not click on the access course. Like, there are different reasons, and we have a tutorial that shows you how to access the course on Seller. So send us a WhatsApp message or an email so that we can guide you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. I look forward to seeing you. Temi-san, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, as in when we start the orientation days on Saturday. I look forward to seeing you in the boot camp. All right. So Shamaka wants to say something. Let me unmute you. Shamaka, please go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Amara. Can you
Hello.
hear me? Hello,
I
good
can hear.
evening.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. All the freebies you've been offering have been awesome, awesome. Like when I did in September, I got results, the freebies. Then in this month, I
Oh,
don't know, I'm waiting.
wow.
And
Really?
yes, yes. So please, my question is, I am not a very fast learner. Number one.
Okay.
I also know that you've said I don't really have to be techie to learn this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. Is this would this program accommodate people like me? Because I am not a fast learner, but I really like this November. I really need to make sales. I'm into beddings and interior, and like when you asked, I said I want to make 2 million naira. But as it stands now, the ads have been running are not like they are kind of frustrating. But I'm not giving up. So I want to register like tonight. But the question
Okay.
is, I am not a
Whether
fast
it can
learner.
accommodate people that are not fast learners. See, the
People
truth is
like
that we
me,
all
no, no,
learn
no, no.
dif- we all learn differently, right? But what I typically say is, I love that you're self-aware, because there are people that are not self-aware. right? They'll just keep on saying, I'm not getting this thing, the person is not trying, but they are not self-aware that, oh, it actually takes me like a while to understand or grab some concepts. So now, one, you're self-aware. Then what you now need to do is, because you now know that, okay, this is what it is, how do I now ensure that I maximize the 1 month I have in this boot camp? You now set a calendar for yourself, a schedule that, okay, I might need to watch one lesson 2 or 3 times to fully understand it. You set that schedule for yourself, right? Then you now watch the course. As you're watching, you're implementing. Anytime you have any question, just go on the group and drop that question. Anytime you have any, you have tech support people there, drop the question. Come to coaching calls like this, ask your question. Don't be shy to ask questions, because that is what holds people back from getting results. They will have a question, but they'll be feeling like, if I ask this person this question, or if I say, they will not say that, me, I don't, like, why am I asking this question? I should know it. So the things that will help you is, one, make a schedule of the time that you go through the courses. Then two, ask questions whenever you're not clear about anything. Then three, attend the sessions like this and also ask questions, interact with other people. I assure you that if you do these 3 things before 1 month, on our closing party like this, like, you'll be the one even testify like, oh my God, I've not had this kind of experience before. We designed the boot camp. Yeah, we've designed the boot camp in a way that helps people to get results. So what that means is that we have a calendar, we have action plans. So every week, you know what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to focus on. So you now pace yourself that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to know at the end of this week. This is what I'm supposed to set up. Then you now be able to measure at the end of the week, was I able to do it? Am I lagging behind? What do I need to do? And then you can reach out when you have questions or you need more support from us.
Okay, I already know I'm going to get this, but let me ask. This retargeting ad is one thing I am really retargeting ad, fixing my Facebook pixel and all that. I hope.
Why shouting out this evening?
I did, yes. I shouted you up this evening and you invited me here.
Yeah, retargeting, because I was the one that responded to you.
You actually invited me here. That's why I'm here.
I see. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we have video tutorials on it, how you can create the pixel on this thing, and also how you can send either your web developer to install the pixel for you, any this thing, web designer that you use. There's also plugins that you can actually like install and do if you know how to do it yourself. But if you don't know how to do it yourself, you just need to create the pixel and email anybody that handles your website. Then setting the retargeting ads is also in the course. So you see exactly how to retarget people that visited your website, how to retarget people that visited your page, like your social media page. You see how to upload your customer list on website on the ads manager so you can retarget them. So all those things that all they are that simplified. Like if you go through our testimonials, you see a lot of people saying this is the most simplified course I'm thinking. Like I broke it down. There are even some videos that I'll finish, like I would upload. Once I get a question that shows that people do not understand, I will redo it. Like last bootcamp, I updated like 3 videos because I'm always trying to look at the most simplified way to pass information so that at the end of the bootcamp is actually making an impact in people's life, in people's businesses. So it is very simplified and it's easy to follow and understand.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. I look forward to seeing you, Chiamaka.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Bookie, wow, Bookie billionaire. It's billions that are going to count inside this bootcamp. Go ahead and say.
Good evening. God bless you for being a blessing to us. God bless you. And may you continue to expand and increase in the name of Jesus. So my issue is the Facebook ad and Instagram ad. There was a time in 2019 that I ran an ad just for likes. That time I didn't even know about it. I just quickly ran it and I dropped my card number for one of my page. Then I've not started doing business for one of my inspirational page. So overnight I was debited like 60-something thousand. So I just went to block the card. I just went to block the card. I didn't use it anymore. So since then, they keep notifying me that I'm owing. So when I learned the other ad training from you I think it was last week, I went to practice it.
How did that go?
I said I'm owing. Facebook said I'm owing some dollars. I'm like, how? And ever since I started doing business, I've never run one single ad. So I said, let me give it a try. And they said I'm owing so many dollars. So I asked one of your staff, and he said, maybe I have an outstanding. I said, I don't know how I have an outstanding. And the ATM has expired. And I no longer use the account again. Because they cleared those money overnight before I woke up in the morning. So I
You
don't
know how much you're owing. Did you see how much you're owing?
He's showing 3,000 and something dollars. So
3,000 and something. So
yes.
probably you set up an ad and you did not know, or somebody used your ad account. It's either of that.
Hi. So
Either
is
of
there
that.
no way it could be wiped off?
Well, if you actually spent it, right, it means that you need to clear the money, right? But if you're not the one that spent it, then you need to contact Facebook and tell them that this is what you just saw on your ad account and you did not spend it. So you need to look at your ad account and see, did you ever run any ad that is equal to that 3,000? If you did not run any ad, then probably somebody used your ad account or something. But you need to reach out to Facebook. So we have a free video tutorial that shows you how to contact Facebook. So you might want to I think we'll drop links to it are you in the group? Are you in any of our group?
I'm in the group.
Okay, this night we'll drop all the links to the group, what is it called, the free videos that we have. So one of the video will show you how to contact Facebook Art. So Facebook Support Center. So you can contact them and have them look into this case to see if there is something that can be done. If you're not the one that actually ran the ads unknowingly, they can probably look into the case.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right. So I'll be taking a couple of more questions, and then if I'm not able to get to your question, you can also send us a WhatsApp message. Okay. So Eugenia, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you very
Eugenia,
much.
go ahead with your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate the way the explanations are going. I'm already, will I say enrolled? I've paid already for this because I am hopeful that it's going to make a difference in my business. However, I still have this skepticism, I will call it. One, I've never been part of any boot camp whatsoever, not to even talk of online. So I just hope I wouldn't be sidelined in any way. In other words, not knowing where exactly informations are dished out and I am elsewhere. For instance, if the information is dished out on WhatsApp while I'm still on your Instagram page, or when it is dished out on Instagram page and I'm still not there. So I hope the information will be enough.
I understand.
To follow.
Yeah, I clearly understand. And I also know how that can be when you are attending a class and you don't even know what is happening. Sorry, you wanted to add something. Go ahead before I speak to that.
Yes, because for instance, I'm in the WhatsApp group. If you ask me in the WhatsApp group where we are, the only thing I see there is admin. Only admin is allowed to speak or to message. But I also observe from the same page that there are comments coming in from people whom I assume should be participants or whatever. So the question I ask, is it in the midnight when I'm sleeping that they make their comments?
Okay.
So I don't
Okay, let me now respond to your first question. So the first question you asked is whether to be carried along getting information. So that is why we have a very detailed welcome letter, right? So take time to read that welcome letter that is welcome to Facebook Ask Bootcamp. Welcome to Facebook Ask Bootcamp. So read it very well, like read it and read it again. You have all the information you need. Then once you now read it, you see that we have two groups, Telegram group. One is an announcement channel, the other one is for interactions. Join both groups. So when you join, right, always be checking on the announcement group. That's where we are putting any announcement. If we have a live session, we'll put it there. We are sending email, we're putting on the Telegram announcement, right? Then the interaction group is where you can now chat with people. So the way why we differentiated it is that so people are not having a lot of interactions that you now miss any key announcements, right? So the announcement is like announcement notice board where you go and check all the information. So if, for instance, maybe for 1 week you were not really active, when you go there, you see everything that has happened for that 1 week. So we're sending emails and we're also sending notifications as in announcements on the Telegram channel so that we are sure that nobody will be left behind. Then on being left behind also is also about what you put in, because the truth is that if you're attending an online program, you need to show up for yourself. Like you need to show up for yourself. You need to like participate. You need to like be interactive within the time in the bootcamp so that you're able to get as much value as possible, because there's no way we'll know like there is a question in your heart or there is a challenge you're facing if you do not share with us. So we have a support team out there as well, but you need to actually like show up for yourself, ask questions for you to really get the kind of support that would help you to get the results that you seek. Then we have a course that you can start watching right away. So if you watch the welcome letter, you see that we have a course on Stellar that you can actually start watching. And if you have challenges accessing that course, just send us a message. We'll send a video to you that you can watch and see how to access the course so that you can start watching the course even before the bootcamp starts. Okay?
Okay, via what channel do I send you the message?
You can send us a WhatsApp message. Then for the one that you said, is it when you're sleeping that people used to comment? So we open and close the WhatsApp group. You know, free WhatsApp groups like this, sometimes if you leave it open, before you know, you wake up and see 200 messages, you'll be wondering like, what is happening? Is there a marketplace? So we open it up sometimes for interactions, then we close it up so that like there's not a lot of interactions that is also distracting other people in the group. So we moderate it that way so that it doesn't like start disturbing everybody in the group. We not see people start leaving the group because it is just like a lot of things happening at the same time.
Okay. Okay, then
all right.
sorry, please. The first and foremost challenge I had, I think I chatted somebody privately about it, that somewhere 2018, I also had a challenge that the previous lady talked about, though mine wasn't that somebody might have used my account, no. At the moment, I was just trying to figure things out myself. I didn't really know the way about it. So I just had boost this, whatever, and I clicked. And voila, I boosted whatever it is that I don't know. And in fact, at the end of the day, I was supposed to pay an amount. I don't even know. I had to check whether to change the payment from dollar to naira. I don't know about that, but the thing was actually in dollar. And what I saw as an amount that I was supposed to pay, I knew I had that in my account, so I didn't bother. Okay, fine, let me just see how it goes. But unfortunately for me, the time I did it, MasterCard was still used to pay for things in dollar. But by the time they tried to get their money, it was when whatever embargo has been laid on the cards, so you can't use Naira card again to pay something in dollar or whatever. So the thing hung. You understand? So Facebook wasn't able to get their money until, as we speak, that account, I'm not using it anymore. I mean, the bank account, but the Facebook this thing is still on. So what I'm now asking, I endeavor to change the card. Whether that card wasn't okay, I changed it to several cards that I have so they can get paid. It just wasn't working before I now got the information that the amount is in dollar and my card is in naira. So, well, if there is any way, you mentioned about support and how to go to Facebook or talk with them. I would really appreciate if I can be connected so they can help me resolve that once and for all. Then I'll move forward.
So you actually need to pay for it. Like the
That's not
case of the other person was different.
That's not a problem.
I'm trying to like share with you what you need to do. So you
All
need to
right.
pay for it, right? The other
Yes.
lady's case was that she's just saw $3,000. So that one, she doesn't even know when she spent it. She doesn't even know when she did the ads. So that's why I'm saying that probably it might be that what's it called? That someone else used that ad account, or that she set it up unknowingly. But in your own case now is that you knew that, like, you know that you actually set up this thing, but by the time you are now
Sure.
about to make payments, that card was not working anymore. So for that, what I would really say is that you need to open a DOM account and
Okay.
get a dollar card and clear the debts that you're owing Facebook. Okay, so that you know that I've cleared this part and then I will continue with my Naira ad account, right? So if you've not created a Naira ad account, you in the video lesson, the course, the one that talked about setting business setting about setting up your business manager account, you see how to create your Naira ad account so that you don't have any issues with dollar again. You just leave that one, right? The reason why I advise that you clear it so that tomorrow it wouldn't be like, oh, you're owing this ad account, you're now running out with another ad account, and it becomes an issue for you in future. And the truth is, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to open a dollar account, or I don't want to go through that stress. You don't even know when the dollar account will be beneficial for you. Like what I mean is everybody is now looking at how do I earn out like from outside Nigeria or from outside my country. You need a dollar account. Like if people need to make payment to you, you need a dollar account. So even opening a dollar account is also good for you, like having another currency that you can receive money, because you don't know tomorrow when an opportunity will come, and then you're not running around to go and create a dollar account. And you don't even need to start like going through a lot of process to do. You just need to go to the bank that you currently use, your existing account, tell them that you want to add a dollar account to it. So if your account, like for instance now Marcus Limited, we have a dollar account that is also Marcus Limited, the same bank. So they will just like request for more details from you and open it like with your current business name that even if it's personal name, you can also still have a dollar account with your personal name, right? So you just need to walk into your bank, tell them that you want to open a domiciliary account and you want a MasterCard, okay? So clear your debts and then keep your MasterCard for yourself. Tomorrow you might still use it for something else. The reason why I added this part is that because I've had conversations with people where I say, open a dollar account. Like, I don't need dollar account. What I don't use dollar account to, right? That's why I added the second part of that. It might be beneficial for you in future. You can never tell.
Okay. I don't have issue with opening dollar account. All I needed, even all the while, I've been making frantic effort to pay them because I'm not even comfortable with all this thing.
It won't go. It won't go. There's cards now, I think is even $20 that some cards can take or something. They've reduced it, which is like is what it is anyway. There's nothing we can do. I don't know if there's any bank now that is paying more than that. There might be, but I'm not sure.
There is none. Even those that will give you $50 as they will give you verbal $50, but in reality it's 20. I've actually tried various banks. Well, okay. I'll go for the one as you say. Thank you very much.
All right. Look forward to seeing you in the bootcamp. All right. So someone says, please, what is the time frame for the courses, day and time? So it's 1 month bootcamp, and there is no specific day that you need to show up. It is not a live class where you're showing up every day to learn. When you're not available, you'll not be like, I've missed all the classes. So the course is already recorded for you to start watching it. Like if you make payments via seller now, you start watching it today. If you make payment via bank transfer, you just send us an email. Tomorrow we'll enroll you to the course. You can start watching it. The bootcamp is to give you support. In fact, we have people that they started watching the course, they even started getting results before the bootcamp starts. So the bootcamp is to give you support, and you can ask questions at any time, at any day. During the working hours, the support team will respond to you. Then for live sessions like this, we host it in the evening on Saturday evening. That's once a week. So it is very flexible in a way that you'll be able to schedule your time and pace yourself. So there is no particular time that you must come live to learn from us. The course is there, the support is there. I hope that answers your question, Chiamaka. All right, so let me also take some questions that people typically have when we talk about Facebook Ads Bootcamp. All right, so some people ask, will I make my investment back? How much would I really make when I start advertising? The question I love to ask is, how much are you leaving on the table by not running ads? Like, you can't keep doing the same thing and keep expecting that, oh, I'm going to get a different result. If you really want to make so much money online, you need to reach more people. And for me, the fastest way to reach more people is by using Facebook and Instagram ads, but you need to do it the right way, right? So if you've not been running ads in your business, you're actually missing a lot because you're leaving money on the table. The money that you would have made in a day, in a week, in a month, you're not able to make it because you do not understand how to run ads that are very effective and very profitable. So Mawumi, one of the participants, I think she's batch 2 or batch 3, batch 2. She said, I'm grateful for the day I made the choice to pay. My 35K got me over 150,000 in profits alone today, like the day that she shared it. You can imagine how powerful that is. Then Ramat spent 52,000 and she sold product worth 1.3 million, right? So we have a lot of people like different wins. Like if I start talking about the wins in the bootcamp, we will not even leave we won't go to bed this night. So it's actually about you taking time to read the bootcamp page. You can see all the testimonials from different people's different industries, furniture people, people that sell skincare, hair care, household products. So far you're selling physical product, we've designed a solution that would help you to sell your products using Facebook and Instagram ads. Then you can also see the same Mama Umi, she said, I feel like crying. I'm so happy, coach. You don't want to know how much money I've wasted on classes. You're a blessing to me. So you might be saying, oh, I've attended so many art classes, yet I did not get results. Or I've done ads before, I did not get results. Don't worry, till you go through the Facebook Ads Bootcamp, you understand that there's art class, there is art class. Like there is a huge difference because this is coming from someone that is also doing what she's teaching in her business. I'm not a digital marketer. I did not go to Google and read it up and start sharing. No. I'm teaching you what I do in my business to make daily sales. Okay. So it is very, very practical. You can see any of my class you join, you can see that it's very practical. That's the same way the bootcamp is. You see actionable things to do in your business. All right. So if you've been paying for different classes, you're not able to get results, don't worry. You would be able to get results if you implement what we teach inside the bootcamp. Or you're saying, how do I target buying customers online? See what our past participant also said. She said she was answering another student and she said, just take your time and study the audience creation part. Like there's a complete video on creating your target audience. Creating your target audience, creating people that know you before. I talked about it earlier in this interactive session. People that know you before, your customer list, you can upload them. All the people that watched your video, you would target them, retarget them. She said that Amara explained a whole lot there. You know, she said the people you show your ads matters a lot. Watch how to target saved audience, custom audience, look-alike audience. There's a whole lot of information there, a whole lot. Like she had to emphasize it again, a whole lot, right? Then this is another participant. She actually ran retargeting ads and she said like, she was just saying, all I can say is thank you, Amara, because it was raining bank alerts for her, right? She said that she was able to learn how to close sales better, and she has been able to make more sales because she now understands how to close sales, right? Then also Joycey was able to learn how to close sales. Out of the 42 leads she got, she was able to get 10 customers. Then for people that are saying, I'm not techie, what will I do? See what Applause Fabric said. She said, you're the best human teacher I've ever met. You use simple language to explain tech. You teach your students from scratch. Thank you for teaching me how to run Facebook ads. Like you can imagine, let me know in the comments. Let me see people that are still here with me. Like, during your time in this practical session, do you feel like, oh, I understand what this lady is talking about? Like, is it simplified enough for you to even understand what I am talking about? That's the same way that it is in the bootcamp. Like, it is very simplified, very, very simplified, easy to understand, very practical. Okay. I think I've answered this question about do I need to be available at any point in time? Okay, let me see. I always give this fast action bonus when I do live sessions like this. I think I should also give it to you guys. Like, we have a fast action bonus that we typically give people that take action fast. Once that action is gone, like once the fast action bonus is gone for that time, is gone. This is how to build an online marketing and sales team that generate daily sales. So if you're looking to get people to help you converse with customers, to help you to actually create content for your business, like marketing and sales team, you want to get a marketing and sales staff that understand how online sales work, then this workshop training is for you. It's actually 15,000 on our seller page, but if you make payment today to join the bootcamp, my people would enroll you to this fast action bonus tomorrow only. Like people that make payment that you've enrolled into this workshop to understand how to hire the right marketing and sales team and how to get them to make daily sales in your business, so that when you start running ads and you're making a lot of sales, you are not overwhelmed. You know that you can build a team that would help you to actually have more conversations with people. See, one of my clients, she was looking at making 15 million in a month. When she sent me a message that she wanted to make 15 million, I'm like, okay, what was your last month's revenue? She told me. I said, okay, let's design a plan to make this happen. Then when she now shared with me, I think this was in 2021, she just shared with me, like, there you go. Like, she was so happy. It was even November 1st, you can see 000 to like early in the morning. She now dropped it, like she made it, like she was able to hit the 15 million monthly goal for her business. And I was just so happy. I was like, I'm so proud of you. We did it. Thank you for doing the work. Because at the end of the day, is when you do the work that you actually get the results. If you do the work, you'll be able to get the results. So there's a lot to be said, but the best decision that you would make is actually by looking at, okay, would I understand what this person is talking about? Looking at the different classes that I've done. We have a lot of videos that we've given out for free. Go through it and make the decision for yourself, whether you want to join us or not. But at the end of the day, it's about you making the decision to move your business to the next level, to make so much sales this ember season, because it's going to be a challenge. Like we've designed this particular batch to be a challenge in the sense that everybody, like, we just know that this is how much I want to make, and we are challenging you to make that amount of money within your time in the bootcamp. So this particular batch, because it's the ember season batch, like money is going to be raining like this. I'm here for all of it. So if you're ready and you know that you trust will help you to get results, please join us in the bootcamp. Tomorrow morning, we'll be enrolling you and also be giving you access to your fast action bonus. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Do we have more questions in the comments? So someone is saying, what is the deadline for payment? So deadline for payment is November 16th. That's on Thursday, because the bootcamp is starting next week. We already see 7 days to go to deadline. 7 days to go. All these people that like to wait for a deadline. See, 7 days to go to deadline. If you join us today, you're getting access to fast action bonus. You can still join us next week. You can still decide to join us like before Thursday, right? So registration finally closes on Thursday. We are starting the bootcamp on Saturday, and we are ready to make so much sales this ember season. And I look forward to seeing every one of you. If you have any question, you can also send us a WhatsApp message. That's our WhatsApp number on the screen right there. From the group, you can just send the admin a message as well. I look forward to seeing you all inside the bootcamp. That would be good night for me. If I don't have any more questions, that would be good night for me. I had a great time.